Cats and rabbits would reside in fancy little houses and be dressed in shoes and hats and trousers in a world of my own. Hi everyone, welcome back to My Creative Ego. So we are continuing on with my special edition Tuesday morning haul featuring, of course, Alice in Wonderland. So if you are watching this video first, if you'd like, there is actually a part 1 to this video, but basically what I'm doing is using all of my Tuesday morning finds and putting them into an Alice in Wonderland themed scrapbook. So you'll be able to find some of the items on here with the SKU numbers, and of course, if you see that SKU number and you need a little more time to look at it, please don't forget to go ahead and press that pause button. And similar to my previous haul, I believe that this particular one is also mislabeled, so the description on the SKU number doesn't actually match the stamp itself, but this is a Bo Bunny stamp called Kitchen Icons. So I thought this was the perfect stamp set to go with this page. It was such a fun page to make, and at first I was kind of worried because I was like, I don't have anything that has a really long table, so all I did was just make some with some cardstock, and as you can see, it's super simple. Basically, you have one large rectangle and then 4 smaller rectangles for the legs of the table, and it was super fun to make. I really love being able to put all the different types of food. You guys know I love to eat, so... Speaking of eating, if you guys want to know something funny, I got a lot of Burger King coupons in the mail. So on one of my shopping trips, I decided to stop by every Burger King that I saw from all my shopping back to my home. And so, yeah, there are quite a few Burger Kings in the area, I can tell you guys. But yeah, that's when you want to call friends and family over to have a party, because as much as I love to eat, I don't think I could finish all this all by myself. So I'm using my coupons, and I am also using my Bo Bunny stamps because I have collected so many this year. So this is another set called Dreamer, and as you can see, you get the bicycles, you also get the little hot air balloons in different sizes, and also has the word Imagine and Dreamer. And of course, this is the perfect stamp for this page because it has a little clock on here, and of course, the little white rabbit is always running late. And the next stamp set is by Stampendous. I don't know, again, if this is the right SKU number. I'm basically just showing you the SKU number that comes on these products. I can't guarantee that they're 100% correct because this one says Cling Die Set Bird, but this has no dies in this particular set. It's all cling stamps though, but it does come with a stencil. So I just wanted to point that out because I know a lot of you do travel quite a ways just to get to Tuesday morning. So I absolutely love the fact that they put examples on the back of here, and they are all really beautiful. The only thing is, for me, I do not know how to color in these poor little birdies. So I definitely need to work on that. But the florals are really pretty, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a flower pattern. So when I was thinking about the next character, that I was going to scrapbook, it was of course the Queen of Hearts, and most of you might know her famous line where she says, "Off with their heads."
What? Oh no! Hey! Huh?
Which sounds kind of mean, so I figured let's turn them into heads of cabbage. So on this particular page, I am going to put a recipe. So my mom has taught me how to make cabbage rolls and a cabbage soup, which I have not made in quite a while. So I'm hoping to make that during winter time, one of those 2 dishes, and hopefully be able to put a picture on here. And of course, the Queen of Hearts has her little cards, her little card minions. And so this is the first one, the main character, and I figured I'm going to create my own little card characters. So earlier on you saw the kitchen icon stamp, so I use that for these little fellas here. So one of them has a little wine glass as its foot, the other one has like spatulas, and then they both have spoons for their arms. It's a nonsense type of theme, so I figured, why not?
Yeah.
And the next set is a Sizzix embossing powder. Yes, there are embossing powders, but this is not one of them. A Sizzix embossing folder, yes. So this one has the little hearts, and it does have a little border around it as well. And this one was a fun find too. These are Bow Bunny dies, and this one looked really familiar at first, and I was like, do I have this? And then I was like, no, I think I have the stamp set. So I assumed that the stamp set would probably coordinate with this. So it's kind of similar, but it is not used as a die set for the stamp, as you can see here. And I also really liked it because it had the keys until I realized that, you know what, I picked up another Bow Bunny die set, which I forgot to take a picture of, so I do apologize for that. But earlier in the year, Tuesday Morning did have a Bow Bunny die set that had 3 sets of keys on there, different style though. So now I have like a whole bunch of different keys that I can use, I guess, as embellishments. So I kind of did something similar to what I did last time, except I turned these into paper clips. So I added a lot of layers to it, and then I just went over the edges with a metallic marker. And I thought it'd be really cute to add the little candy cane with the Queen of Hearts. And so you can see that this also has a lot of the embellishments like the ephemera pack, the paper pack, the textured stamps. All of those can be found on part 1 of this video. I will link it in the description box down below, and I'll also put a link at the end of the video as well. And so we have another embossing folder by Sizzix, and I really do like this. This is going to be like really cute as a border on cards. And what I did with this one, well, the next page that I wanted to do, I wanted to add in the flowers or the talking or singing flowers from Alice in Wonderland. Even though they were kind of mean, they were still a big part of the show. And of course, I wanted to show all the iconic characters. I didn't actually have any of the flowers, or at least maybe I didn't cut it out. Maybe I didn't see it. So all of these images are actually from my Cricut machine. Yes, it took quite a while to do. So what I usually do is I like to cut out all the background pieces first, and then I take a piece of masking tape and my messy little handwriting and I just kind of like label them. So when I cut out all the pieces, I can just put them in that area. And because I don't actually put everything together at one time, it really does take quite a while. So maybe over a couple of weeks, I would cut everything out. And then whenever I had the time to, I would put them all together, because as you can see, there are some teeny tiny pieces. And it was actually really, really funny because I was in the middle of putting this together. I was watching Grace's channel. And she's Gracie21 here on YouTube. And, you know, she was putting together her Christmas cards from a set that she had purchased. And she was talking about how there could have been more embellishments because it came with a pack, but she didn't want to bother putting them on. And I was thinking to myself, yeah, that's kind of how I'm at this point. I don't really want to put all these together, but I have all the pieces, so I have to.
Yeah.
but I'm really glad that I stuck with it. And so the Mad Hatter and March Hare want to drop by one more time to wish Dawn from Dare to Be Creative a very happy birthday. She just recently celebrated her birthday. And of course, this is the rest of the cast and the crew. I actually just want to do a really quick video because I think this one's running really long. So I'll post it on a separate video. It's basically just the completed scrapbook all by itself. It'll be about a minute or so. So if you guys want to catch that, please check in with me tomorrow and I will try to have that posted by then. I thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button if you want to be notified of all of my new videos. Don't forget to hit the bell. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a magical week.